All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay in starting this one. We've got ATR Cup 6 for Europe. Well, and a couple of Middle East players in here as well. It's Rw9 versus Smashy. As I forget how to speak. Rw9 versus Smashy in round 1. Rw9 just qualified for Salt Mine for last week, and now he's going to try and get his best ATR Cup finish. So far, his best finish is top 4. Smashy looking for the upset in round 1 here. I think he's got a chance in this one. Rw9 just joined. I think he might have just had his dinner or something, or he might have just finished studying. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but he's here now. Let's see what Smashy can do. Can he cook up something special off his own back wall? This is looking good, at least to start with, but the finish not quite as impressive. He was looking for an irritable dunk, but wasn't behind the ball, so Rw9 easily saves it and scores on the counter. Ryan McGursky, thanks for the 5 gifted subs to the community. If you got gifted a sub, be sure to thank Ryan McGursky. Really appreciate that little fake kickoff here by Smashy. Wins him a possession. I remember to use the right overlay today, so you guys will be able to see the quick chat and the Twitch chat, or the in-game chat. Oh my word, what a flick by Smashy. Look at this. Off his own back corner while pre-flip reset, and inside his own half, he just lets rip, and it doesn't even bounce before the line. That's a beautiful goal for 1-1. Smashy might be a new player for some of you guys watching. If you're not familiar with him, he's a player from the UK. He's kind of on the come up right now in 1v1. He's had some decent off-season 1v1 results. Going deep in ATR Cup quals, going deep into Salt Mine quals. And I think he's been doing pretty well. Can somebody confirm, has he been doing well in Fear's King of the Hill thing that he's been doing the past few days? He has, right? He's been doing quite well in Fear's King of the Hill. Am I wrong about that? Am I mixing him up? I know Redmob's been doing really well in that. He has? Yeah, so he's 3rd right now in Fear's King of the Hill. I'm not 100% sure how Fear's King of the Hill thing works. I know he's got like a kind of a subathon King of the Hill thing going. I think there's like a reset every week. Is that right? One in chat if there's a reset every week. I think it's something like that. And right now Smashy's been doing really well in that. There's players like Shaddy playing in it, players like Moxie, Redmob. He has, right, okay, got it. So this is a real test for Rw9 in round 1. ATR is absolutely stacked today. Notably 3 Danish players in ATR Cup today, as Tempo is definitely lit a fire under all the Danish players. They're 1v1. Looking forward, of course, to ATR Cup number 6 for North America tomorrow. The qualifier for that will be tonight. You can watch that late on various streams, I'm sure. The players will be trying to qualify. I love this by Smashy, by the way. Look at the beautiful control of the pace on this play. Not rushing the attack. Not running straight into Rw9's 50-50. Just waiting for Rw9 to hit the ball into him. Perfectly controlled that engagement to go up by 1. He's not just been throwing himself all in for a lot of these attacking plays. He's taking his time, picking his spot, causing Rw9 some problems. Now, reminder, if you are looking to tune into the last chance qualifier for Salt Mine 4, it's actually going to be a day earlier for Europe this week. So expect to see Europe top 8, well, final 8 I should say, on Thursday instead of Friday. North America is going to be on Friday as usual. That does mean that you're going to get some 1v1 action every single day this week. Monday today is ATR Europe. We've got NA qual later on. Tuesday is ATR North America. And then Wednesday, we're going to start the open qual, the large single elimination portion of the EU Salt Mine qual, which runs into Thursday. Then, of course, Thursday, Friday, North America. Last chance qual for Salt Mine. Still a chance for you guys, if you're watching live, to sign up to both EU and NA last chance quals for Salt Mine. I'd appreciate it if you do that, if you haven't already. It does directly support the event and increase the chance we're going to be able to run another one again in the future. Beautiful control. Look at this goal by Rw9. If you've got me on your second monitor and you are not really paying attention, this is definitely one worth tabbing in for. Just reversed right behind Smashy, prevented him from getting into position, and then escaped the bump from behind by a fraction of a hair in order to center the ball to himself. It's been a tactical display from both players in this first game of a potential 5. Smashy again looking to slow the ball down. Not rushing his attack at all. he has ran into Rw9. More of a brick wall defensive play there. The Smashy in game 1 has not looked nervous at all. He's really been taking his time. He's showed great composure, controlling the ball. Stops Rw9's long shot that was headed down the middle. Smashy still in control in offense. That was a bit more of a giveaway. That's the first rushed attack I've seen from him. Of course, he wants to mix up those immediate shots, but that was not a good one. Didn't go over Rw9's head at all. Rw9 going the other way with something a little bit more fancy. Irritable dunk does not work out. Smashy chips the ball over him in defense. Rw9 got so much space in the midfield here, though. Smashy unable to stay with him on that play. Rw9 passed to himself off the sidewall. Now into the middle he goes. A lot of 50-50s between these two. Smashy stands strong in the way of that one. Rw9 showing great respect to Smashy in that position. Smashy boost starved, but Rw9 didn't want to assume such. Rw9 looking for more air dribble dunks. This one finally goes through. He's just using the same play over and over again here, hoping that Smashy switches up his defensive strategy, anticipating something different. And that is exactly what happened. Smashy not able to get a strong 50-50 behind that play. Great kickoff for Smashy. Top shelf shot into the bar. Rw9 lands well. Able to guide the ball clear. Smashy not rushing his challenge. Wants to try and get the back corner boost here. Does get it. Rw9 actually managing his boost very well. That allows him to back off to mid, but Smashy already switches sides. Opens up an attacking angle. Flicks it past Rw9. Tight angle shot goes up off the back wall. That's not the bounce Smashy is looking for. Now here comes Rw9 on the counter. Wall shot being threatened. Pre-flip. After one wall dash, possession play by Rw9, but he has to back down, and now here comes Smashy on the counter. Rw9 dives in, does not get a good challenge. It's Smashy looking to double the open net. Oh, he hits it downwards off the bar. It's a disaster. He had the open net, didn't want to hit it straight in because it would have to slow down his shot too much, but he hit the underside of the crossbar and cannot get back to the ball. Rw9 is going to go for a quick PC restart, so a little bit of a break before game 2, I would imagine. We'll see how fast his PC is. He's just left the match right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, next week's ATR is going to be a 2v2 event. You guys loved the last 2v2 event we did, so we're going to bring back another one. And advance notice, after next week's ATR, there will be a 2-week break from ATR Cups. And then we're going to bring it back in December with a Christmas special. So yeah, I'm sure that's not going to be the announcement you all wanted to hear. That I'm sure that if you've been loving the weekly content with ATR, then you're going to miss it. But don't worry, we're going to bring it back with a bang in December. And in the meantime, there should be other community tournaments and other off-season tournaments for you guys to watch. We should be good to start game 2, though. Rw9 looking relatively comfortable on the pitch, I'd say, but overall the scoreline was extremely close. I think that speaks more to Smashy's level than it does Rw9 showing up out of form. There's been question marks about Rw9's form lately. He's not completely dominating everybody outside of the S tier, A tier. But I think the next gen, the next up players in Europe are definitely leveling up this off-season. There's a ton of players now who are showing up and taking games off the big dogs. Smashy is looking to add himself to that list. Rw9 looking beatable these days. Yeah, he does, but like I said, I think that's more to do with the players underneath him in the rankings improving. And I do expect him to level up as we approach December, as we approach Salt Mine 4 main event. That's really where everybody's looking to be peaking their 1v1 ability. North American Salt Mine finals will be taking place on the 11th, 12th and 13th of December, and then Europe will be the following week, 18th, 19th, 20th. Oh, look at the placement by Rw9 on this shot. Wins the kickoff out wide. Smashy had 100 boost to defend with, but Rw9 just suddenly ignited his boost mid-air and slotted this one past him towards that far post top corner. Rw9 versus Zen is Zen's prime, not gonna lie. I think Zen's was Rw9's prime, you mean? I think Rw9's prime, I think the moment where he looked truly a different level was actually Gamers 8 year 2. Rw9 was undefeated in 1v1 at that event, and he had comfortable wins over some of his biggest rivals, and he also managed to come out victorious against other players who were peeking out of their minds in 1v1 as well. I think that was the one moment where everybody kind of agreed, okay, Rw9 is the guy, he's the best in ones. The win against Zen was another moment where, yeah, they were playing for undisputed world #1, so he was definitely #1 at that point, but I think he was like, 1v1 #1 will always be disputed to some degree until we have, well, next year's RLCS 1v1 World Championship. That will decide who the best ones player in the world is. Nobody can argue with that, because it will be on LAN and it'll be official. It won't be a crew battle format, it won't be an online thing. It's going to really be the culmination of everything 1v1's worked towards over the past 8 or 9 years as a competitive game mode. But yeah, you could say that the probably the moments in Rw9's career where he was most picked as the best player in ones was, yeah, Gamers 8 year 2, 2023. That was, I think, unanimous. Everybody would agree that Rw9 was #1 at that point. And yeah, when he beat Zen, everybody would kind of agree that he's #1 at that point as well. But I'm more impressed about the Gamers 8 level than when he beat Zen. It looked like there was, you know, a whole bunch of players who were all super close. Going to Game 7 with Zen, Daniel in Game 7 with Zen, and Rw9 won Game 7 with Zen. When Rw9 won against everyone in Gamers 8, I think he was kind of just clearly the best. Yeah, Joreas won Game 5 with Zen. Like, Zen's run was amazing because of the names he was taking down in such quick succession. Nice little stall there in the approach from Rw9, but Smashy adapts well, gets tripped on the way back there. That's actually a bit unlucky for Smashy that he couldn't get a goal. I think I'm wanting to see a little bit more from Smashy with the outplay mindset. He's trying to let Rw9 outplay himself in a lot of these attacks. What I mean by that is Smashy's playing for a lot of low 50-50s instead of outplays. This is much better. He actually hits the ball past Rw9 instead of into it. And if he starts doing this more, then that'll force Rw9 to start to challenge earlier, and that's when the low 50s can start to really come into their own. Because the low 50s are great when your opponent is worried about your high flick, worried about your shot going past them. They start to anticipate where the ball is going rather than where the ball is. And if you just get dead behind the ball, the opponent tries to anticipate movement, then they're not going to get as clean of a contact as you, enabling the low 50 to do what it's supposed to do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Rw9 was ever defeated on low ping. At Gamers 8 the first time around, he did lose to Yan. Did Smashy just fake Rw9 out there? I'm not sure if that was intended. If that was intended, that was genius, but he still ended up in a horrible position. And now he's down 7-2. Rw9 coming into his own in the second game. Did Beast Mode win a game against Rw9 at Gamers 8? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they played once and Rw9 beat him. Because the first time that Rw9 played G2 at Gamers 8, it was Daniel that G2 put on the pitch. Rw9 beat him. And then I don't think Daniel played any more 1v1s after that. Beast Mode subbed in and looked really good, actually. Beast Mode kind of shocked everybody with his 1v1 level. We now obviously know that Beast Mode's, you know, he's a solid A tier NA1s player. He's not S tier. He's not like a Diaz or a Daniel or a First Killer, but he's still exceptionally good. But yeah, second time that Rw9 played against G2 in ones, it was Beast Mode and he beat him as well. Although it was closer, actually. Beast Mode was much closer to Rw9 than Daniel was on that weekend at that event. Yeah, this game's getting away from Smashy completely. Any thoughts of a comeback have probably been pushed to the back of his mind with that kickoff goal for Rw9. Nothing more demoralizing to a comeback than losing a kickoff goal, because as you all know, you need kickoffs to be at least going even, but more so you need kickoffs to be going your favor, even slightly, if a comeback is going to be possible. And yeah, they're just not doing that right now. Rw9, too strong. Smashy might play it out, but it looks like Rw9 is going to be taking this second game. Marnik88, thanks for the 19-month Prime. He says, I've been watching Rw9 first for Prosa on YouTube, and now you're live again. Nice, so much fun content. Thanks as always, and have a nice evening. Well, thank you for swinging by, and I hope you're enjoying the 1v1 content on YouTube as well. Appreciate all of you YouTube viewers who swing by to drop off a Prime sub. Just a little bit of a scam to Jeff Bezos before continuing with your night. I probably don't talk about it as much as I should, because I just assume everybody knows about it now. But there's probably somebody who doesn't know that, yeah, if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can connect it to your Twitch account for free and then sub to your favorite streamer every month, again, for free. And they get paid the full payout of a subscription. So you are just printing money. Actual hack, money tree kind of situation. And Nutanet, thanks for the Prime sub as well. CMax581, thanks for the Prime. There he is. The Prime started to come in. I probably should talk about it more than I do. It's literally a free way to support your favorite content creators. And also me, who's probably up there, but maybe not your favorite. That's alright though, I'll take it. Oh, I forgot about that prediction you guys are on. Wow, okay. So there's a prediction up right now for there's a prediction up for Twitch chat. I'll read it out. Will Rw9 score more than 10 goals in one game? First game, of course, he did not come anywhere near that total. Second game, he scored 9. 44% of you thought that he would score more than 10 goals in a game, or well, 10 goals or more. Wait, how's it worded? More than 10. Wait, he needs to score 11. The wording of that is more than 10. So he's got to score 11 this game, or you guys lose your beans. Unlucky. I don't think he's going to score 11. I think Smashy's been playing this quite well, even though he's been outplayed in that second game. That's a good start though. He's on track. Big whiff by Smashy off the back, while Rw9 didn't even need to commit before seeing that miss. Foot02, thanks for the 1 month Prime. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, he is on pace right now. Hi, Merrick, thanks to the 23 month tier 1. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, that's just gone out. That would have been great for you guys who are hoping he scores 11. But it has not gone on target. Rw9 is looking aggressive though for this game, so we might be seeing some higher scoring by both players. Brilliant dodge by Rw9 initially, but he couldn't get back to the ball. The technique here is a great choice by Rw9. Look at this play. Wall dash bump attempt by Smashy. Rw9 tries to hit the ball back into the corner, but he didn't catch it properly. It popped off the wall. That's a cool way to avoid that back wall bump and then deny the boost steal at the far side as well. Because what players are looking to do there is center the ball, bump you. If you dodge it, they're trying to just steal the boost and come back around to score again or take another shot. But if you can keep the ball in that back corner the way Rw9 tried to, you prevent that boost steal from really doing anything. Hey, forget about... Whoa, he's missed it! I was going to say forget about Rw9 scoring 11. Smashy's on track, but now he's missed an open net on the kickoff. Smashy's got to pass him again. This is wide open, but a tight angle shot. He decides to take his time with it. Rw9 would have been back anyway. Rw9 down the middle, setting up a flick. Low boost. Smashy defends it well. Thinks about wave dashing after the ball and instead uses it as a half turn. Interesting strategy here by Smashy. Look at this. He didn't hold power slide on his wave dash in that instance, and it half turned him. Now, if Rw9 had taken a shot on the earlier opportunity, that might have looked like genius play by Smashy, but as was the case, it just left him completely stranded when the later shot came through. Is Rw9 still the best? It's been a while since you followed 1v1. Right now, everybody kind of agrees that the top 2 players in 1v1 are Nas and Diaz, because Nas was the first player to qualify for Salt Mine for Europe, and Diaz was the first player to qualify for Salt Mine for North America. They're also the only players to have won multiple ATR 1v1s in EU and NA respectively. So they're the top two right now for me. I think everybody kind of agrees with that. Diaz did try and play. Oh, what a shot by Rw9 just quietly. That is disgusting. Diaz did try to qualify for Salt Mine for EU last week and did not have a successful outing. Hope he tries again, because it was really fun to watch though. No, Diaz has not won all of the ATR Cups. We've had 4 ATR Cups before this one for EU and NA. Diaz has won 3 of them. Nas has won 2 of the European ones. The other winners have been apparently Jack over in Europe. And was it Moxie? No, who won the other one? Drally, it was Drally. Rw9's offense is looking pretty nasty right now. That's a tight angle double that he's confidently hit on target. Wavy's the only other player to win a North American ATR Cup, and he's not backed it up by qualifying to the Salt Mine 4 main event. Wavy's been much less consistent in Salt Mine quals than he is in ATR Cups. Looking a bit lower level than we'd expect him to. Players like Cosmic and Evo have qualified ahead of him, to the surprise of many. I can tell you guys as well that we do have a sneaky Moxie signed up for ATR, no sorry, not ATR, Salt Mine 4 last chance qualifier for North America. So I think right now, out of all the players signed up, the favorites to make it from North America are Wavy and probably Moxie. I would even say Moxie is a favorite to qualify for both Salt Mine main events. He's already into Europe, of course, and I think he's favorite to make NA as well. Oh, what a team play! Both players did so well to get back to this. Brilliant awareness by Smashy to know that Rw9 was up for a shot. They team benched it into the top corner, but Rw9 recovered slightly faster. Are Naupo and Drally signed up for Salt Mine 4 last chance qual? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me just check that for you. I'll pull up the list of attendees and I'll really quickly search. Naupo. Nope. Nobody called Naupo signed up. Nobody called TRK. No Drally. No Vatira. And I'm pretty sure no Zen. I'm not expecting to see a Zen. Oh, Rw9 is just, yeah, he's just playing quite well right now, isn't he? Actually, there are 3 players called Zen signed up, but none of them are the actual Zen. There's a guy called Zen from who signed up to North America, but it's not actual Zen. Yeah, I'd say my... oh, Smashy's going to get a goal back. I thought this was as good as over, but Smashy is back within 4, which is playable. Good pathing there by Smashy. Instead of running anywhere near Rw9's little floaty challenge, he just walks around him. Why do I think they don't want to play? I haven't asked any of them, but it's probably just you know, commitments that players have. But yeah, some players are, you know, busy during the main event week because it's quite close to Christmas. Some players just don't want to play through a big open qual. It's just you know, just how it is. Yeah, I'll update you closer to, maybe tomorrow during NA I'll have updates on who signed up, because at this time tomorrow, well actually not this time tomorrow. Oh yeah, no, in fact at this time tomorrow, I need to tweet that. I just realized. Yeah, this time tomorrow, EU signups will be closed, so we're going to have the entire EU Salt Mine 4 last chance qual lineup confirmed during NA ATR. So that'll be a fun one to talk about. Right now it's actually looking like a winnable game for Smashy. Is it just a bit more winnable all of a sudden? Yes it is. What a shot by Smashy. He was down 5 goals, but he's inching back. He's not dead in the water quite yet. Creative kickoffs giving him a chance to come back. This is an interesting one as well. Rw9 has to flip early at this. Smashy tried to direct it towards the goal, couldn't do so. Might be playing for the demo in the back corner. Rw9 air dribbles low to avoid it. taking this extremely carefully, Rw9, with the bounce dribble and now dribbling the ball back. He identifies the threat that Smashy presents and is just making sure that there is no chance for Smashy to come back and win this game. Smashy has to just score with this very next touch. It's not going to happen. Rw9's challenge confirms the game win, confirms the series win, and advances him into the quarterfinal. Rockly Chris, thanks for the 43-month Prime. He says, hello chat. If you haven't already, check out the Chalkcast Patreon for just $5 a month. You get access to 72 hilarious bonus episodes. It's a steal at Johnny Your Nose's massive #ad. Thank you, Rockly Chris. And yeah, in fact, it's even cheaper than that because it's not $5 per month. You get access to all 72 bonus episodes. It's $5 once. You get access to them immediately. And then you can, it's like any other subscription service. You can either cancel it or you can leave it. You can decide based on that to be like, you know what? Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good value.